Batman The Dark Knight number 22, written by Greg Hurwitz, art by Alex Maleev. So, pretty much the start of a new arc here. The only thing you got to remember is that last arc, Natalia died. So, that's still something that matters, I guess. But this one focuses, at least at first, on Commissioner Gordon. And obviously, he's like, you know what? Everyone's got their breaking point. I live in Gotham, a city designed to break people down. I lost my wife, my daughter was paralyzed and then came back, and then my son more recently than not died. So yeah, I'm having a hard time of things, and I'm nearing that breaking point. And we see Gordon arrive at this jewelry store holdup that turned into a hostage situation, and they've just got a security guard as a hostage, but they're trying to talk it down. The big thing, though, is that Clayface has returned. He has shown up again, and they're trying to get a read on where he is, but he's made a couple of heists like this, and so they think that he's also behind this one as well. So at that point, Gordon, he just pulls out the bullhorn. He's like, hey, I'll take the place security guard. Let me in. And Bullock's like, are you serious, man? He's like, yeah, no, totally. And Gordon takes off his jacket, showing that he has two handguns taped to his back, and he's like, I really have reached my breaking point. So he walks in, they change places with the security guard, and as he gets in there, he just reaches behind his back, pulls out the guns, and starts shooting all the gunmen. And the gunmen are like, okay, Jesus Christ, I give up. You're crazy, man. And Gordon takes his gun, aims it back at him, and shoots him in the chest. And Batman just showed up, and he's like, what did you tell me? I didn't see that. What are you doing? And Gordon turns around, takes the gun, tries shooting Batman. And Batman, knowing better, lands a solid punch against Gordon's face, enough to disrupt Clayface, who's taking Gordon's place. And Clayface is like, Batman's like, Clayface, why did you just kill your own men? And so Clayface then transforms into Natalia and says, I don't know, Batman, why didn't you save me? And he's like, oh God. So she lands a punch on Batman, and then Clayface goes down into a storm drain as all the cops move in. And it's like, oh, that wasn't Gordon, that was Clayface. Okay, well, why did he kill his own men? And Batman's like, I don't know, I'm still kind of recovering from that last thing. Also, he could be anywhere now. Like, I have no trace on him whatsoever. So we cut back to the Batcave, and we see Bruce is like, okay, he's just talking to Alfred, and he's just logicking through, like, the big question is, Commissioner Gordon is not responding. He's missing. Clayface took him, so where's the real Commissioner Gordon? And he realizes that now that the Commissioner Gordon identity is revealed, Clayface can't use him anymore, so therefore he can be disposed of. And we see Gordon is in a theater tied to a chair, and he's doing his best to try to escape. And he falls down off his chair and pulls the tarp accidentally off of a spotlight, wouldn't you know it. So Bruce is trying to figure out any way at all that he can track down Clayface, like heat imaging or anything like that. Nothing's working, but he calls up Lucius and says, hey, remember that thing we used in, it was just normal Batman when they fought Clayface there for like 2 issues? Yeah, it's a big cage. I need it mobile. I need to be able to take it wherever. And Lucius is like, oh, okay, yeah, that'll be super easy. Thanks. So at that point, Alfred makes the point of, hey, yeah, no, Gordon's important, but here's a question. Who told him about Natalia? It seems to me like this isn't Clayface's normal MO, so we should probably focus on that as well. And Bruce is like, yeah, okay, thank you. I don't really want to think about her right now. And Alfred's like, hey, okay, do we need to have this talk again? Like, it's okay to open up to people and try to make a better life for yourself. Batman's like, no, I'm going to bury it down and brood. And Alfred's like, okay, great, cool, thanks. Anyway, I'll let you know when we get anything on the computer. You just go do your thing. So we see Gordon, he manages to free himself from a couple of his shackles. He is still chained to the floor, though. And he goes over to the spotlight and tears off pieces of paper and tarp and whatnot, and does a makeshift bat signal that he then goes to plug in. So Batman's up in the top floor of Wayne Manor, and he's brooding over Natalia as he looks out the window and sees the makeshift bat signal. And he's like, oh, geez, well, only one man I know would do that. So he immediately flies over with the jet and busts in and finds Gordon. And he's like, hey, awesome, great. So This is one of Clayface's safe houses, and I really want to get you out of here, but we need to at least search for clues around here. And as they look around, all they see is, some posters for Basil Carlo. He's a narcissist, but he's also a master of disguise. So Batman takes Gordon out the back way because a bunch of people have gathered outside seeing the makeshift bat signal coming from the house. And he's like, it could be any one of them. He could be out there. He could come and get you right now. And so he takes him off the side, takes him in the bat jet, and everyone's like, "Oh man, just missed him." But we see this one woman who's scowling nearby, and she continues to walk away, staring at the bat jet. And we see that one is Clayface as his disguise falters for a moment. And that's the intro. So I'm just going to say this right now, so I don't have to say it in more detail. Alex Maleev's art, fantastic. It is absolutely perfect for the feeling that this book is going for. This sense of unease and darkness and just this hideous underbelly. I love it. The art style is perfect here. I don't understand why this book does so well with artists. I mean, the writing's fine too, don't get me wrong. It's setting up this great mystery. It's setting up this paranoia to it. I'm down for that. But this book has consistently gotten fantastic artists pretty much the whole way through, and I just don't understand it. Overall, I would say this issue probably ranks at about an 8. I really do enjoy it. I think it did cross over into really promising territory. Mind you, I think that it comes down to how they're going to execute. I think that the Gordon stuff at the beginning was a great eye catch, but beyond that, if this whole story is just going to be more of Batman brooding over Natalia, count me out. If it's going to have more than that, especially with this paranoia ideal to it, I'm in. So 8 for this, contingent on how are they going to play it up after this.